For question 99, it says if the mean of w, x, y, and z is 60 and the mean of v, x, y, and z is 62, what is the value of v minus w? So if we take a look at this, we see that the mean of w, x, y, and z is 60 and the mean of v, x, y, and z is 62. So in both cases they have x, y, and z, but in one instance they use w, and in the other instance they use v. When they use v, the average is greater than when they use w. So just from this, without doing any work, we can't figure out what the difference between them are, what the difference between them is, but we can figure out what all of these add up to. We could find the sum of these four numbers and the sum of these four numbers. Very simply, if the average is 60, that means that w plus x plus y plus z divided by 4 is 60. So we could find out what w plus x plus y plus z is by multiplying both sides by 4. Those 4's cancel, and we get that w plus x plus y plus z equals 240. And we do the same with this piece of information. V plus x plus y plus z equals 62 when you divide it by 4. So let's multiply both sides by 4 here. And we end up with v plus x plus y plus z equals 248. So we have this piece of information and this piece of information. Since they want to know what the value of v minus w is, it's really asking how much greater is v than w. So when we use w and we add x plus y plus z to it, we get 240. When we have v and we add x plus y plus z to it, we get 248. So in both cases, we have w plus some sum of these three, and v plus the sum of the same three. When v is used instead of w, the sum is 8 greater than when w is used. So that means v must be 8 greater than w. So if you subtracted v minus w, you would get 8. But we could also show that algebraically. We can take this entire equation and subtract this equation from it. So if we had v plus x plus y plus z equals 248, we subtracted the entire equation w plus x plus y plus z equals 240, we should get the same result. So it's easier to add equations than it is to subtract them. So I'm going to distribute this negative sign, or the minus sign, to each one of these terms, and then we'll just add. So the top remains the same. V plus x plus y plus z equals 248. Then I'll distribute this minus sign, so I have negative w, negative x, negative y, negative z equals negative 240. And now I'm just going to add. So v plus negative w is simply v minus w. X plus negative x cancels out. Y plus negative y is 0, that cancels out. This should be a minus because negative times positive z. So z plus negative z, that also cancels out. And then 248 plus negative 240, or 248 minus 240, would just give us 8. So v minus w equals 8. Again, the answer is choice D.